branch, wherein we have got also independent franchise consultants with working with him and his team. Kapil is also from the same team and same market. So they work with independent franchise consultants in day out and helping them out to get this business done. So franchising is not a regular business. Franchise, we need to understand first the franchise industry. That's where we give them one-on-one meetings. We help them one-on-one meetings. What we do with investors, with brands, and then we help them to get these deals done, because we are into brokerage business. We do deals. We have one side investors, one side brands. We get the deals done between them. So that's why we have our team who is helping them in day out businesses. We also have from Mumbai, Rajveer. He also works with our Mumbai IFC channel network and helping them in day out. So we have Tasneem. She is in our Hyderabad. AP Telangana is a very, very big business for us and very large network we have. And she is working with all these IFC partners on day out time. So we have Varsha also joining us, and Varsha is from Pune office. She takes care of Pune and rest of the Maharashtra. We have a couple of our team members also joining in, and we help them completely for taking this business in franchising way and helping them in day-to-day businesses. My name is Sanjay. I'm CEO Director of Franchise India Consultants Private Limited. It is a company under Franchise India banner, wherein we have all our independent franchise consultants already registered with us and working under Franchise India Consultants Private Limited. We have joined us today our Managing Director, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary also, wherein I can request her if he can also welcome you first, and then also setting the perspective of this webinar, wherein we will understand first absolutely the journey which we have last 26 years. And second, franchising as an industry on the whole, what is the size and how business we are expecting to grow in next 10-15 years. And also we will throw light on IFC as a program, Independent Franchise Consultant. So I will also run a presentation to give you a complete understanding on your model, how business is working under this, what is your payout structure, what is your monetization model, and how you can grow from one level to next level, third level, fourth level, and then how it is going to help to create a payout structure also accordingly for each one of you. So please stay tuned for next 1 hour with us. We will also have question answers in Q&A box. So my request, please do not raise your hand. We have a lot of people joined us today because there is a purpose why you have joined this. Let's make it a little more interactive. Once we ask some questions, so use Q&A box to give us answers. Also, during the presentation and using this webinar, if you have any question, any query, please use Q&A box. We will definitely take your question and answer your query. So please be there and have patience. We will take you through the journey, and after that, we'll also have one-on-one meeting and one-on-one discussions with you after the webinar also. Thank you very much for joining in once again, and I'll ask our Managing Director, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, and invite her to take it up further. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. Friends, a very good evening to all of you. I'm overwhelmed to see response from so many people who have joined in today. So we'll start with giving a little introduction about, obviously, Franchise India. That's very important. Any opportunity that we consider in our lives, we like to know how big that opportunity is and whom are we actually associating with, right? So I'll cover these two aspects and I'll request all of you to ask any questions. I see some questions which have already started to come in. So you can ask as many questions you have on the opportunity, but at the same time, we'd also like to ask you some questions to be able to understand a little bit about you, the cities that you come from, the profiles, and maybe your background, which actually helps us to also qualify you as a business partner. So good evening, friends, once again. So I'll start with giving a little extended introduction to our company, Franchise India, and why we need more partners to join us, given the fact that we currently are present in more than 97 cities across the country and have a deeper penetration in some of the cities already. Why there's a need to add more distribution, right? So I'll start with giving where we started off. We'll answer all these questions and ask you some questions so that we all benefit for the next 45 odd minutes. And anybody who's keen to come on one-to-one discussion post the webinar, we'll also be happy to get you on maybe a one-to-one meeting. So friends, Franchise India has a very long journey of about 26 years. We are a trusted advisor to many of the most influential business houses and also prospective business buyers, community of business buyers who look up to Franchise India and take their assistance before they select or they take a business buying decision. Now, there has been a very big need, and rather, I would say there was a latent need and also a very big gap in the market when we started way back in 1999, and which was people wanted to do business. India has been fondly called a shopkeeper nation, but there was nobody, so to say, even that point in time, who was helping people, give opportunities or advise them on buying a business. Given the fact in a country like India, where we have nearly 1 million brokers in real estate who help people buy real estate, similar number of people who help in stock investments, with a need which is as big as every home, was an aspiration of starting a business. Even today, after our own existence, I would say our journey of 26 years, we still don't have 1 million advisors in the country who can advise people on buying a business. So you can understand how big this opportunity is and how big this addressable market is. So when we started, we had a big vision. The vision was obviously to make every Indian self-reliant through entrepreneurship. And that has been the core driver of our business even today, which is to ensure that opportunity to access entrepreneurship is limited not to a few, rather it is accessible by everyone. So democratization of entrepreneurship became a very big mission with Franchise India. And through these years, we have actually worked on this path to actually deepen our return to the community we are serving, and also deepen our sustainable competitive advantage, right? So which has helped not only to sustain over these 2.5 plus decades, but also to lead with a 90% market share in the industry, right? Through the continuous investment that we have done on our brand, Franchise India, in building a very strong brand equity. So at the group level, we are a fully integrated franchise solution company and the largest franchise development and distribution company, not only in India, but we are the biggest franchise development distribution company in the world. We operate in 97 cities in India, but also have operations in 9 countries across the globe with our teams, our advisors in 9 countries, which include UAE, where we have office in Dubai, we're there in Malaysia, we're there in Singapore, London, Greece, Nepal. All these countries have our representation. So we have positioned over the years as a company which is investor-centric and franchise-focused, because helping people become entrepreneurs, advising them has been a very big focus with us. Overall, our interest has been under 4 broad offerings, I would say, or 4 broad platforms, which is a media platform. Second is our consulting platform. Third is our brokerage platform in simple terms. And fourth is our investment platform. So when I talk about a media business of Franchise India, we run the biggest B2B exhibitions in the country, about 120 big expos that we run in the country, which brings in nearly 1 lakh people across all these exhibitions, physical to these exhibitions, who are looking at buying some business. And on an average, about my bigger expos, for example, the one which is taking place this weekend, which is Sunday and Monday at Geo Convention in Bombay, will have 400 Indian brands and global companies who are coming and participating in this franchise expo, and about 15,000 business buyers from across the country, not only Bombay, but across the country, have pre-booked their tickets to travel to this event, and they've bought a ticket as an entry to come to the show. So these are very, I would say, tried and trusted platforms for companies and investors. We also run a very big media business of magazines, where we run a magazine called Franchising World, our own publication, and also Entrepreneur, which is the largest amongst the top 3 B2B magazines in the world. Entrepreneur is amongst them, and it is a magazine which is headquartered in the company headquartered in America. We are partners for Entrepreneur in India and the entire Asia Pac. Our second part of our business is more advisory consulting side, where we are again partners with the oldest company in the world, which is Frank Corp, which is a 47-year-old company, which has worked with companies like McDonald's, Hershey's, Hilton Hotels, all these names which I'm taking, KFC. These are companies which we kind of, resonate with franchising, or we all these companies synonymous with franchising. FranCorp globally has consulted all these companies, and also in India, we take pride in working with all these companies which are at various levels, from a startup level to unicorn level to listed companies. All these companies from, I would say, Tata's to Adani's to Reliance, all these companies have worked with FranCorp in creation of the right business model. A third platform is brokerage, where we work very closely with the investor community, I would say entrepreneur community or the franchisee community, who looks at taking our services to invest in various business opportunities. We work with retail investors. We also work with family houses and also businesses who want to diversify their business and take maybe many opportunities from the international market. And lastly is our investment business, where Franchise India also makes investments in businesses, where we have currently our investments as a master franchisee in companies like Action Coach, which is the world's largest executive coaching company. Franchise India, through its subsidiaries, is partner in this company, and we have the rights for India and GCG. There's a company called Direct English, which is a 125-year-old company based out of UK, which is part of Lingua Phone, which is a 125-year-old group. We are partners with Direct English for India. We also have interest in businesses on the service side. Uclean is a name which is running today 400 locations across the country. That is one of the very big investments which we did about 7 years back. And also some investments in the food space, where we are the master franchisee of these brands, international brands in the Indian market. So about 30 such investments over a period of the last almost a decade is where we have also invested, where we felt there was a opportunity for us to create a category, or an opportunity for us to leverage the opportunity which was unorganized. So that's where our investments actually came in. Now, as a prime mover of the entire ecosystem of franchising, over these years we have actually built a very strong equity with community of business buyers who engage through all these platforms, including our website, our exhibitions, to explore opportunities, and also through the consulting services, where companies who want to get into franchising can prepare themselves before they get into a business, to investors who take advice before investing in a business opportunity. And also at Franchise India, we play a very important role being a catalyst in the ecosystem. And we have always felt that our responsibility was beyond, which meant that we wanted to educate companies on responsible franchising, which is very, very important, because India does not have any law, so to say, on franchising. We work on a contract law, right? So responsible franchising is extremely important for any company to come and expand. And second is also to assist companies in building sustainable business model, which can create value proposition and maybe a very big value creation in the times to come. And that's what we have been doing. So now, to understand how big the opportunity is, how big is franchising, how big the industry is, we want to enter, is the very first thought, that is it big enough for me to take a plunge? The second thought that comes in, if it is big enough, the opportunity is great. Is it going to sustain in the times to come? Is it future fit? Is it going to be relevant? Is the second question which comes to a business owner's mind when he looks at exploring the opportunities. So I'll talk about certain facts. I'll talk about some statistics to help you understand how franchising and entrepreneurship have actually evolved over a period of time and have grown over the years. And now the first thing that we need to understand is, franchising is directly proportionate to consumption. As the consumption grows, so would the opportunity of franchising, and the total addressable market is only going to increase. We all know India is a very big consumption market. Over the years, I'm sure we all read, even the times were challenging, be it recession, be it COVID, we were still, our economy for long has been resilient because consumption was the driving force. Right. So, and also, as I speak today, we are sitting on the best opportune time where the entire world, the entire globe is looking upon India as the next big investment opportunity. Right. And the current economic fundamental also signals that the market has an enormous potential. Now, looking at the strong economic fundamentals of domestic consumption, franchising will grow 10x in the next 10 years. Currently, we're growing at about 25% rate year on year. And when I say it is going to become 10x of what it is today, because franchising is a very big impact market. When I say it's a very big impact market, it means that everything that you're consuming today, whether that's a product that you're consuming, whether that's a service that you're consuming, everything today is coming, from a branded environment, from a franchise company. And globally, when you look at the market size, it is almost $4.8 trillion in terms of system sales. This is the global size of franchising, which is much bigger than the GDP of our country, India. And India is the second largest franchise market in the world after America, and has actually witnessed a four-fold growth in the last 10 years. Since 2013, there has been a four-fold growth. The current size of the market is about $150 billion. And a majority of this growth, friends, is very important to note, is attributed by people who are getting into franchising for the very first time, right? So this is a very big trigger. People who were never into businesses, they were reluctant to get into business, they're all coming into business. So out of 100 businesses that we sell, 60 businesses are taken by entrepreneurs or aspirants, so to say, who have never done business in their life. So this business buying community, first-time business buyer community, is 60% of the entire community of business seekers. And also the industry today accounts roughly about 4% of our GDP. Now, as the share of unorganized economy becomes more organized, the share of GDP is only going to increase. So when you look at consumption, I'm sure today when we all see there is a big formalization of consumption, right? So there's a big development of retail infrastructure, which also increases brand consciousness. All the retail malls, complexes, infrastructure that you see is built around your markets, all will house only branded product and services, no vanilla brands, right? And also the consciousness, so to say, has become big than it was maybe 20 years back. So 20 years back, what happened to, I would say, the product industry, right? So everybody witnessed the modernization of retail with product industry in the last 20 years. It is a time now to see the same modernization in the service segment, which is also becoming branded now, from laundry services to direct to consumer healthcare services at home, to the gardener cleaning services coming at your home. All that environment is also becoming branded now. So that is second thing which is signaling, a big growth in franchising. The third important factor that we must all also acknowledge is that there's a big growth in the service sector. If you look at the GDP of the country, 52% of that comes from the service sector, and service sector is the top consumption category, right? When you look at consumption and you look at the top consumption categories, these come from service-centric businesses, which again are dominated by franchise businesses, right? And I also talked about how big the legacy of entrepreneurship is there in India, which also is another point which I want to maybe extend upon. Now, India has inherently a very substantial entrepreneurial population, and demand, when you look at, I always say, the bottom of the pyramid demand for micro businesses, small businesses, which are run in the neighborhood, say, the mother dairy around the Amul booths, the pharmacy, all that demand is currently going very big, right? So entrepreneurial demand at the bottom of the pyramid, micro businesses which are run around, is becoming very big. And all these businesses are today branded, right? Another important point which you all will agree and might have experienced, right? When you look at the opportunities of job in smaller cities, beyond cities like Delhi, where we sit out of, Bombay, Bangalore, look at the top cities, go tier 2, there is a lack of high paying job opportunities beyond tier 2, right? Which is another reason which franchising, gets a thumbs up. So when you look at the startup ecosystem, also 49% of startups today come from tier 2 and tier 3, which also validates the spirit of entrepreneurship, the potential of entrepreneurship. So what would somebody do when he's looking at, having a good source of income, but doesn't want to move out from his home city? He would look at something which he can take up in a city is franchising. Today, a lot of business owners who come to us, they are well-to-do families, but they don't want to maybe carry on the business of their maybe the generation of their parents. And there's a big community today which is coming from these cities, so which also signals a big growth in franchising. So not only over these years, we have created this ecosystem and community, but I also feel the opportunity to expand the ecosystem and community through partnerships in the form of IFC channel, which is Independent Franchise Consultant, is something which is very, very enormous. And every day there are new opportunities being launched which come into franchising. So the need for us is not only to get, I would say, bigger. While we're there are a lot of cities. We are going also overseas in global markets, but equally to have deeper reach and connect with the community. So the idea is, how do we create a partnership which has a purpose, a partnership which has some meaning, and a partnership which is also profitable, right? That's where the channel IFC, became very, very important for us. And as I speak, larger part of our representation, when I talk about 97 cities, larger part of these 97 cities are being represented by our independent franchise consultants, who contribute a very big, I would say, to our top line and also to the bottom line. But one thing which is very important is, unlike other businesses that you might have explored, been part of, we are a knowledge-driven business, right? We're a knowledge business, which requires everyday learning to be able to advise a business buyer. And also we need people, partners who come with that mindset of growth and believe in the same purpose as we do, which is, helping people become entrepreneurs. In short, democratization of entrepreneurship. And also our business is that of advisory, which means last mile experience is very, very important. I'm not in a product business which comes at a specific price, irrespective who sells that product, you end up getting the same pricing. We need to ensure that my last mile experience with my client, whether that's a brand or an investor, is very, very important. So to be able to stay on top of your industry, hyper local market knowledge is something which is very, very important as a part of our business. And third is the involvement in terms of your time. I think that's the most important raw material that we need, and a qualifying criteria that we need from the partners who join us, because R is not a return on investment business. The investment needed to become a partner with Franchise India is very, very small, but we are intellect a heavy business, but asset light business. You don't need to have any investment. You don't have to open an office. We have infrastructure in all top cities. My partners today use our infrastructure in all cities. I have a show which is happening in Bombay. I think my partners, about 70 of my partners, are flying to Bombay to be, able to participate in the show and also represent the clients which they have been working for the entire year. So before we move further on our presentation, my also request would be, we have a small question that we want to ask to understand where you come from, a little bit on your profile if you're working. So I'll request, Sanjay, if you want to ask, and let's put that also in the chat and also ask. And friends, I'll request you keep writing in the chat box. We'll read that out with your name. Mention your city of interest also. We'll be able to comment if that city interests us. Over to you.
Thank you so much, friends. We want to know who is there today with us, because that's very important, because what you are bringing in, what you are coming from, we need to understand. So we have few questions. So it is only you have to give us understanding your profile and the city name. If you have already started writing, we are very happy to see that. So we have a few profiles, which is P is professional. So if you are professional, you're working in any of our company right now, you can write P with your city name. If you are having any business, you are a business owner, so please write B with your city name. If you are already into some management consulting, you are working in a consulting firm, or you are already doing some consulting work, that is management consulting, please write MC with your city name. And if you're looking for a complete change, career change, you can write C, that will be career change. So I'm repeating, P stands for professional, B stands for business owner, C stands for career change. And if you are giving us some understanding on your city also, because we are open in few cities, but in some cities, we are absolutely closed. So we have already partners in some cities wherein we are not looking forward for any partner as of now. So please use Q&A box and send us P for professional, B for business owner, MC stands for management consultant, and C stands for career change. We have a lot of questions and answers already coming in from a lot of partners who have joined us today. So we'll take all of them and some questions also, which is showing some interest in this opportunity with Franchise India. We warmly welcome you also in this forum. And further, Mr. Kanaya, I have taken your contact number. Thank you very much for your interest. We have Mr. Raja from Tamil Nadu. So welcome, Mr. Udaykant. He is writing us from Lucknow. So thank you very much for joining in. We welcome to this webinar. Mr. Vishal is writing to us. We will take it up again from your side. So thank you for joining in. Welcome, Mr. Murali Daldin. Mr. Murari Dar is writing us from Coimbatore. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. So welcome. Mr. Sachin Kumar is also writing with us. He has to give us some city name also. So thank you for writing in. Welcome. We have from Satara, Mr. Pankaj, who have joined us. So please stay tuned. Welcome to this webinar as well.
Just a minute, I see a lot of our friends have joined from Maharashtra. I was seeing who all have joined from Gujarat, Maharashtra, and I see quite of the names from these regions. My request to everybody who joined in, because we'll also have Sanjay Bhatt at our show in Bombay. So anybody who wants to visit the show, I'm sure you might have been reading about us and you've come here to understand what we do. But I am sure when you visit this exhibition, which is happening in Geo Convention, this is one of the largest exhibitions that we're doing in Bombay for that region. But we're expecting people from across the country, which also gives you a bigger visibility and understanding of what we do as a company. All my leadership teams are there 2 days at the show, and you get an opportunity to also meet direct with Sanjay Bhatt. So anybody who wants to do that, please get in touch. I'll request Sanjay, if you want to also put your number, and anybody who wants to fix up a meeting, you can do that with him.
Absolutely. So at the end of this webinar, we will talk about this show, how you want to, if you want to come over, I can guide you properly and give you all the contact numbers also. So please stay tuned. So we have other members also joined. Mr. Krishna Yadav is from Delhi. So welcome. We have Ms. Shweta joined us. Shweta joined us from Surat. Welcome, Shweta ji. Thank you for giving us your contact number also. I can see Ms. Rekha is from Chennai. So welcome. Mr. Vishal is saying that I am professional, I am business owner, I am managing consultant from Delhi, Raipur, Bhopal. Welcome. So great. We would like to know what kind of consulting you are engaged with. That will be more helpful, because if you're already a management consultant, this would be a great profile for us. Mr. Lakshmi is, can somebody enable us to chat? No, you are already writing. So please use this Q&A box only. Here your chat is enabled. Please use Q&A box. Mr. Jitesh Singh is B. He's from Goa. Great. So Goa, we are looking forward for partner. We have recently done one franchise show wherein our Mumbai IFC partners, Pune, have already joined us there. But we want a local partner now, because we can see businesses are growing and a lot of brands have showcased their interest to enter into Goa market. So welcome, great opportunity. From Chennai, we have one business owner, Mr. Loganathan. So welcome. We have Shweta Tiwari, okay, Maheshwari, I have taken your name, Mr. Aman Kapoor, PNC. So professional and looking for a career change. I'm from Mumbai, so welcome. We can discuss one-on-one and have a meeting also there in Mumbai. We have Geo International Convention Center. We are organizing this large franchise retail and real estate event on 19th and 20th of November. We can schedule a meeting also. We can meet over. Pankaj, myself, Pankaj Pawar. Okay, he is also some consultant which will hire as consultant. Okay, real estate. He is professional, Mumbai, very good. So welcome. From Kalyan also, we can see Mr. Siddesh Kumpawat. We can also see Mr. Ajay Sinha. So you have to write your city name. Mr. Ram, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. So welcome. Mr. Sanjay Velor, C. You are looking for a career change. Welcome. Mr. Ajay Singh is saying that, okay, Goa, we have taken this. Mr. Yogesh, Navi Mumbai. Oh, great consulting resource. So already some consulting business you are already in. Great. Mr. Sundar, Bangalore. Okay, he is a business owner from Bangalore. So welcome. Mr. Narang is saying, I'm from Faridabad. Absolutely, you are a management consultant. So you are our neighbor. Our office, corporate office is also in Faridabad. that is in Surajkund. So we can have schedule a meeting also tomorrow. I'll speak to you after this. Mr. Kothari is from Ahmedabad, which is Gujarat. So it's a business owner. Great. Mr. Samant is Mr. Vasunda Samant, Mumbai, Pune. Great. So welcome. Mr. Kothari has given us contact number for Ahmedabad region. Great. We are already one partner in Ahmedabad, but now we are looking forward for more partners in Gujarat in different locations, Surat, Vadodara and other cities also. Deepti ji is from Mumbai. She is a professional. So welcome. Ashish ji is saying that I'm from fintech company, Mumbai. Great. Founder and CEO. So welcome. Mr. Aman Kapoor, I can chat. So, Mr. Kapoor, where you are writing this message, you can write your question answer there only. So there is no chat box separate. This is Q&A box only. You have to use the same Q&A box to send us your query, your question, your answer. So that we'll take it up. Okay. So Lakshmi is from Hyderabad. Welcome. All right, so keep writing. So I think there are a lot of people who have just joined us today and then writing. Mr. Raja is from Vellore. Great, we have already one partner from Vellore. So Mr. Miss Achana is from Nasik, which is B for business. So business owner from Nasik, Maharashtra. Absolutely fantastic to see everyone is interacting. So that makes us very special, this webinar, because this is very important to have interaction both sides. So keep writing. We will take all your myself, Sheikh Kareem from Chennai. So welcome. So there are all important people. Please keep writing. We will take it your also question answers. So we will have a presentation for you where we can give you some understanding about this opportunity, about franchising in length, and also what we offer and how you can become licensed partner with Franchise India, business owner with Franchise India. So a lot of people who have also raised your hands, please use Q&A box. So because raising hands would not have any solution, because this is a webinar where we have Q&A box for your all question and answers. So we will take up your the presentation to give you some understanding about few slides which are very important for you to understand, and then we will have one-on-one meeting with each one of you, because you have given us time. We really value your time. You attended this 1 hour session, and further we will also spend equal time with you to make you understand this opportunity and have all your questions where we can give you complete answers for this. So what is franchising? We discussed about franchising in length. We have discussed so sector-wise franchising today. As we discuss the consumption, whenever consumption is increasing, franchising is increasing. Would mean that wherever you see there is a consumer, for any service there is a consumer, and there is a business ready for it. So for every location, every region, if there is a consumer, so there is a business opportunity there. So that's why all the brands, all the business owners who are looking forward for reaching out to the last mile, with last mile delivery to reaching out to the consumer. So franchise is getting the opportunity there. So there we have to open up outlet, or we have to open a branch, we have to open up a service outlet wherein we can service the local investors or local consumers. That's why sector-wise you will see the technology. Now tech-based companies are looking forward for opening new stores, offline stores, online stores, but this is all looking forward for OPM, other people money, because now companies, they don't invest directly to open franchise their stores. Now they are looking forward for a local partner to go for franchise route. So if you see healthcare is a very, very big category today. Now in healthcare also there are a lot of new models, a lot of new businesses which has evolved, especially after this COVID time. E-clinics are there. They are looking forward for partners in different cities who can locally have an e-clinic and also can have a physical outlet also for having patients also to come to visit. Now, when we talk about the financial services, again, a very, very big category. You will see Kotak Mahindra, ICICI, Motilal Oswal, all these top financial companies are also offering franchise opportunities, because they also want to enter into every city wherein they want a local partner to take this business further. So if you see the food sale, food service, there's a retail business, food business, pet care business, and also you will see there are a lot of home-based services now. If you go to auto industry has been, now it is going to be next level. If you'll see, we have EV vehicles, we have charging stations. Now these are also now opening through franchising. So they are also going to new regions and locations to have their own outlet to have the consumer there. If you'll see Adani gas stations, charging stations, they are reaching out to now tier 2, tier 3 services. Reliance Jio BP petrol pumps exclusive with Franchise India. Tata Chroma, which is never into franchise, they are also offering with different model, but they are also offering an opportunity for having the investor on board, but operations with company directly. So there are brands like in hotel chain, and there are some hostels also offering franchise opportunity, offering an opportunity wherein someone can become a partner. And also, if you'll see pathology labs, if you'll see everyone using for blood tests every day, you will see the consumer is already there. So company like uh, Dr. Lal Path Lab, which we are working with last 25 years. Now there are a lot of pathology labs. They're also looking forward to enter into new markets. That's what the franchising route. So Franchise India is not only helping them to market, we help them to get the ready for franchise. We make them franchise ready first. All their financial model, all their strategy model, their all documentation, we get ready for them. All the legal contract, legal agreements to sign with investors, these all services are offering by Franchise India. It's a complete solution when it is Franchise India. And we have 96% market share. And that's why companies are coming to Franchise India when they want to franchise their business. Today, you will see bed tennis services. Even though the coming time when you see even a maid at your home is required, it is also coming from a franchise company. So anything you feel is you consume is coming from franchise company. So at home, you just see what you all consume on daily life. Everything is coming from franchise company, right? So we have what we offer is tablet. Tablet would mean technology first. T stands for technology. So when we have IFC partner on board, we will create a CRM for you. CRM will give you an access to the database. We give you all database in your CRM, and also email address with Franchise India domain will help you to represent Franchise India. E stands for access to our infrastructure. Suppose you are in Mumbai, as we can see a lot of people in Mumbai, Pune. We have office in Mumbai, we have office in Pune. You can use our office on daily basis. And also our team members who are there will also help you to learn everything at the starting level. Also, we'll have some joint calls to convert your prospects into business. B stands for brand. So we have around 1100 brands opportunities today with us, which we are every day launching a new brand, which is getting into the system. But we have already around 1100 brands, which are opportunities on different scale and different categories, which are completely open for all our IFC partners to sell. So as per the requirement of the investor, we are offering an opportunity. But being a consultant, we first, before understanding an opportunity with every investor, we do not ask them to invest in any of the business. So first, as a consulting company, we understand the opportunity, which is market assessment, what is good for him or her in as per his and her market, and what is the profile that you have. So if you're really looking forward as an investor, you're looking forward for investing in any company, so we will also come in between and handhold and understand whether it is all fit for you or there can be a better opportunity which we can suggest. And after that, we will also have complete understanding with those brands and businesses to have a one-on-one meeting. Brand will also help to the investor that how it can be a right opportunity for each investor. So every investor is unique. Every investor have got its own requirements and the investment bracket as well. So as per the investment bracket, we have businesses. So we accordingly match make. So L stands for lead. So we have complete lead structure. All leads would be generated and given to all our partners. So 50 minimum leads is guarantee every month. And after that, we are also giving you brand-wise leads every month, which has been generated on the brand-wise marketing. And E stands for events. So we have events which are every month around 20 events we do. And our IFC partners are having full access to all these events without any investment. T stands for training. So we have 3 days training, extensive training in our office, which is corporate office in Faridabad, wherein we are having our chairmen are also having 1 full day to give you a complete training on our business, so that you know how to do this business, how to work with investors, how to work with brands, and then do the businesses. So that's why in Franchise India giving you complete understanding on that. So proposed structure of IFC. So what is proposed structure would mean that every partner of ours, every investor, because what we are looking out, we are also looking out some professional who want to invest in Franchise India and become our partner. So we are also indirectly offering our franchise. Now, our investors are also unique. Now, our business, as we discuss, is return on involvement. So it is not return on investment, it is return on involvement. And second I is return on intelligence. So 2 things, return on involvement would mean that more you are involved into this business, more growth will come to you. So you will select and decide your earning potential. You will decide where you want to go. So your growth ladder, which is being made like this, we have created for every partner, so that you want to grow faster, there is something for you. If you are putting in less time, you will grow slow. If you want to grow faster, you want to earn more, there is something. So what is that? IFC Basic. So what you join as IFC Basic. So at entry point, when you join us as an IFC Basic, and you have all the time and all the reasons to grow with us for IFC Elite membership. So IFC Elite membership would mean when you touch 15 lakh rupees revenue, and 15 lakh rupees revenue is possible in just 1 month, 15 days, 2 months, 3 months, as per your time, as per your environment. So when you become IFC Elite, it will change your complete structure of earning potential. Percentage wise, it will go up. So, but you have to touch 15 lakh rupees revenue or 15 deals, because we are into transactional business. We do deals, we match make. So whenever we buy through an investor any of our franchise, or we sell a franchisee of any brand to any investor, that becomes the deal. That is the deal which we called. It can be of any size, it can be of any structure. So when you touch 15 deals in a year or 15 lakh rupees revenue, whichever is coming early, you will become IFC Elite. Accordingly, when you hit from here 50 lakh rupees revenue or 30 deals, you become Pro member, and then you become Master when you hit 1 crore rupees revenue. So this is very important to understand, that if you really want to join Franchise India as a partner, so this is the growth ladder. But we don't have any opportunity wherein you can select Master to join with, or Pro to join with, or Elite to join with. So we have entry level for everyone to join, and then grow to the next level, and then next level, and then next level. We cannot jump from 1 to 3rd or 1 to 4th. It has to be step by step. So how it is going to change your payout structure and what you get in terms of revenue? What is your monetization model? So we will discuss this in this slide. So there is only one slide which is giving you a complete understanding, and this is very, very important. So as IFC entry point, IFC Elite, and IFC Pro and Master, what you get? 40% partnership start with, then you become 50% partner, you become 60% partner, and you also can become 70% partner with Franchise India. 4 products. We have investors working with one side, brands another side. So these are 2 communities which we work. So investors and brands in between, we are there, Franchise India is there. We work and match make investor and brand together, right? So from investor side, we have 2 products, which is IA and IS. Investor acquisition, investor servicing fees. So investor acquisition fee and investor servicing fees, these are 2 fees which we charge from the investor side. BS, brand servicing fees, and BD, brand onboarding, business development. These are 2 products which are revenue products from brand side. So 2 products here, 2 products here. Now, when we as a consulting company work with any investor, we don't work free. That's the first quality and first thing which we remember, that we are a consulting company. We provide our time. Our product is time. When we give time to someone, we do not work for free. So would mean when we start a discussion with an investor, we ask investor to get registered first with us. So we register them with us, and we are talking about investor acquisition fee, which is as low as 25,000 rupees per person per investor for getting a right business opportunity for an investor, because it will consume a lot of our time, it will consume a lot of our energy and time, so that we have to work and service the investor, so that we can get a right business opportunity for the investor. So investor has to get registered with us. So from investment side, from the investors, we have different parameters. So we bracket it like, if you are looking forward for up to 20 lakh rupees investment. So any investor who is looking forward, having a capacity of up to 20 lakh rupees investment, so we charge 25,000 rupees as a IA part, which is investor registration fees, or investor acquisition fees with Franchise India. So we are charging 25,000 rupees, GST separate. And when we start servicing that investor, would mean when we are evaluating opportunities for that investor, and when this deal will happen, and then investor is ready for one brand opportunity, and then we close a deal, investor has to pay us a servicing fees, which is investor servicing fee, which is IS. And in this case, wherein they have paid us 25,000, IS becomes 50,000 rupees plus GST, would mean in total, investor has to pay 75,000 rupees to Franchise India as a complete understanding on investor registration fees and investor servicing fees. These are two fees which we charge from the investor side. At the same time, whichever brand we sell to investor, brand also has to pay us a success fees for each transaction, which is already mentioned in the agreement when we onboard a brand. So in some cases, when opportunity is as low as 8-10 lakh rupees, we also have 1 lakh rupees as a brand servicing fees. And we also, it goes to 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, and it goes up to 30-40 lakh also, depending on the opportunity cost and depending on the investment from the brand side. So would mean that we get 25,000 rupees each investor to onboard, and then 50,000 minimum for a servicing fees, and brand servicing fees will depend on the business opportunity, what we are selling. And in this regard, if we just calculate, let's have 10 investors you work with every month, or you can do more, you can do less. Average out, if you are having 10 investors on board, you give 25,000 into 10, that becomes 2.5 lakh rupees. And then these investors, one by one, you get a deal for them. It may be 1 month, it may be 15 days, it may take 2 months, 3 months also. But when you have investor locked, when investor is registered with you, business is confirmed, deal is confirmed, sure shot, and CIS amount will definitely come. So business will get booked in your name, so revenue will come. So would mean all these 10 investors, one by one, will pay you 50,000 minimum each. So would mean this 10 into 50,000 becomes 5 lakh rupees, again will come to Franchise India through you. That becomes investor servicing fees to Franchise India. And this 5 lakh rupees is your revenue to Franchise India. And at the same time, if you're talking about as an average, you get 2 lakh rupees as a BS fees from each brand. I'm sure there might be more than 2 lakh rupees, because we have different opportunities. 1 lakh opportunities are very, very less, wherein we get 1 lakh as a success fees, but we have bigger deals when we close, and we also are taking bigger success fees. So let's understand, and as an example, it's a 2 lakh rupees. These all 10 deals will give us each. So 10 deals, 2 lakh each, will give us 20 lakh rupees. And what in these 3 cases, in these products, your share becomes 40%. Would mean 2.5 lakh, your 40% becomes 1 lakh. 5 lakh rupees IS fees, your 40% will become 2 lakh, and 20 lakh rupees brand servicing fees, and your 40% becomes 40% of 20 lakh, it becomes 8 lakh. So you get 1 lakh, 2 lakh, and 8 lakh directly the payout which we do, but we do business month wise. We have a 1 to 31st or 30th of the month. What we do business, we have a monthly closing. So do for partners also. So we have a business sheet monthly, and in the next month, first week, you will get the payout for that. The fourth product is BD, business development, or which is a brand onboarding. So as I said, we launch every day new brand, and any one of us can have that opportunity to do the brand onboarding. And when we do a brand onboarding, would mean there will be some onboarding fees, and then there is some success fees which we charge. Now this brand onboarding fees is minimum 7.5 lakh rupees minimum. That's the onboarding fee. So 7.5 lakh rupees, you get 20% each case, because in each case, you will provide us only reference. Rest we will do for you. So anything when there is a proposal, presentations, and all the follow-ups, getting the payment done will be done by Franchise India team members. And your share is 20% of minimum, which is 7.5 lakh rupees. So if you do 2 brand onboarding each month, you can do 10, you can do 5, you can do 7. There is no numbers counted and there is no restriction. So let's assume you do 2, would mean it will get a revenue of 7.5 each, would mean 15 lakh rupees. So 15 lakh rupees when you do, you are already entering into a level of elite membership. So you become that 50% membership, 50% partner in these 3 products. However, 20% will remain in BD products. So when you do brand on board, so then next is 15 lakh rupees onboarding fees. Then we have 40 lakh also, and we have 75 lakh also. And companies, as per their expansion plans, as per their vision, we work with them as per requirement. We give them the proposals. And we assume you do only the basic, which is 7.5 lakh. So 7.5 lakh, your share is 20% on that. So you do 15 lakh, your share is 20%. So you get 3 lakh rupees, just giving us a reference only. Rest all we will do. So this is the monetization model. And at elite membership, same will convert into 50%, then 60%, and then 70%. But understand, at 70% also, we still continue giving you everything. There is no investment from your side. Every month, there will be lead generation from our side, branding, promotions, events, investors, opportunities, training, everything done by us. But how you can become Franchise India partner? Only one criteria, there's a license fees of 4.5 lakh plus GST, which is a one-time fee. There's a 3-year of agreement contract, which each one of us and one of you, and then there is a renewal, and the renewal would be depending on your 3-year journey. If you are really involved, then we will be deciding whether we can do a renewal or not, because we do not want to spoil the market also. We don't want anyone to join us and not grow. So our responsibility is, when you join Franchise India, to make each one of you grow. That is wherein, because we are very, very brand conscious. For you, it can be 4-5 lakh rupees, but for us, it's around 500 crore rupees, which we have invested to build our brand. So at this stage, after 26 years, it is very sure that when Franchise India is successful in this business last 26 years, why you as a partner will not grow, why you will not become successful. So for that, we offer you, our team members also help you and give you complete understanding on this business and help you to grow, so that you are becoming our IFC elite member, and then pro member, and of course then the master member also. But first 6 months, you have to be very, very closely working on this return on involvement, return on intelligence. Till the time you are not understanding an opportunity, you will not be able to help any investor. So our vision from Franchise India side is that at the earliest, how our partner is getting this small investment back in his pocket, and then for next 3 years, it can be free for you. There is no investment then after this. Even though if you are opening an office at master level or pro level, you have to only bear the cost of that office. Rest, there is no investment in terms of getting the investors and getting any promotion, any lead generation. Everything will be done by our side, and we still continue giving you all the support from our side each time. And at when you grow, you can also get one more CRM ID. You can also and ask your team member to join. You can create your firm, but that's later on. But initially, we don't want anyone to invest in the office or maybe any other investment. Zero, completely nil investment. If anyone who want to visit our Mumbai show on 19th, 20th, please get in touch with our team. We will also touch base, and some of our team members would be already in touch. So please discuss, and also we can have a meeting there. And Delhi NCR can come to our office, but Mumbai, Pune, we can fix up a meeting there in this. We are Sunday and Monday having this show. We can fix up a meeting, and since you have given us enough time, and we also have valuing your time, so I can also have my number in the chat box. Please, you can reach out, send me a message, or get in touch with your key account manager who have invited you to this special webinar to have further directions next level. And then we will also have, if you do discuss and you are feeling that yes, this is an opportunity I want to opt for, or I want to become a partner with Franchise India, then we will have 10-minute introduction call with our chairman, and then we will understand both sides. You can also ask some questions there, and he will also ask you a few questions. If at all makes any sense and we get into partnership, we will take this business further together. So till then, thank you very much for joining in today's special webinar, and a big thank you note from all our team members as well, so that we can get in touch very soon with you and understand your opportunity with Franchise India. In case you are not falling in that category and you really look forward for any other investment, any other business opportunity, we will pass on this lead to any of our IFC partner already in that city, and our IFC partner will help you to understand further any business opportunity you are looking forward to explore. So thank you so much once again for joining this webinar. Over to team, if you can also share the thank you note.
Thanks a lot for everyone. So we will individually get in touch with all of you. Thanks for attending the webinar.
Thank you everyone for joining in. We're looking forward to working with you and helping you grow your business. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining in and spending your time to understanding this concept. Looking forward to meet you all in the Bombay show and all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you all. Those who have been represented from Tamil Nadu and Kerala, we will soon get touch with you. Thanks for attending.